about 25 years ago, I get a call from the people of the Wall Street Journal, and they said they would like to interview me. And I said, well, look, why? What for? Well, you know, they, sure enough, they come and interview me. And then about a couple months later, they run it in their weekend publication. And it appears in the Wall Street Journal weekend magazine, like, okay? So I get a whole bunch of calls from all over, and people laughing, people. I get a call from a man in Boca Raton. He says to me, David, I meant to call you. I read your article in the Wall Street Journal, and I'd like for you to come and see me. And I said, well, I can't. I really don't want to be traveling, and you know, and I have a busy schedule. I was still busy without Basel, okay? So he calls, so after less than 2 weeks after it was run in the Wall Street Journal, I get a call from the Wall Street Journal, and they said to me, we need for you to fill out some documentations we're going to send you, but we can't do it until we get your permission. So now I'm wondering what the hell he's talking about. He says, well, the New York Times came and they asked us for permission to rerun your story. So I said to them, well, what? It's okay with me. If it's okay with you, it's okay with me. I don't care. Sure enough, the man who read the article in Boca Raton, like less than 10 days later, the same article appeared in the New York Times. So finally it dawned on him that he forgot that he called me. So he finally calls me and says, won't you please come? I said, no, I'd like for you to come and have lunch with me. And I was a member of Westview Country Club. And I said, well, come to Westview and we'll have lunch and you can talk to me. Sure enough, the man's name of blessed memory was Morton Ruderman, a man from Boston who lived and had a home in Boca. He passed away more than 15 years ago. And when he came to see me, and I met him at Westview, he had his son with him. And his son had just moved back from California. And he just got married, moved back, and he couldn't find himself or something. So after Mort and I had lunch, and we're talking and talking, and he says, you know, would you, Todd wants to live here in Miami, and if he doesn't know anyone, and I said, surely I'll introduce him to some people. And sure enough, Mort Ruderman had sold his company like 30 years ago for $600 million. It was a pharmaceutical company. And he went ahead, he took the $600 million and he put it into a family foundation. And he labeled it and structured it that every penny earned by that foundation goes to Jewish charity. So, anyway, I meet his son, and I'm busy, and I'm helping him. He wants to do some building. And we always, whenever we expanded our company and our facility, our manufacturing facility, we always bought extra land, and we always had extra land available for expansion, okay? So he wants to build some offices. So I said, okay, I'll tell you what, I'll be your partner. So we became partners, became friends with his family, and the finest and the dearest of human beings. And so, you know, when I retired from my business, I really didn't want to be retired, okay? And I told you I wanted to be part of this excitement called Art Basel. So Todd and I built a company called Museo Vault. And it's sort of like built into my psyche, to my way of thinking, and to what I do and what I don't do, and I wanted to, if I'm going to be in it now, and I'm still pretty active. I'm 75. Let's do it right. And we built this 5-story building in Wynwood, and we became a Museo Vault. We handled art. You know, Art Basel, artists, collectors, artists, buyers, anything and everyone connected in the art world comes here at Art Basel. And I knew that art is a very precious possession, and you need to handle it, and handle it properly. And we went ahead, and I picked a name, and I labeled it White Glove Service. And I submit to you that we became the talk of the world of the arts. We not only store art, we handle it. We handle it with all the museums, every place in the country. We repair art. We hired 100 people And each one of the people working in this museum world was an artist.